Hi friends, this is Sonia with Paper Pizzazz. Now, as you know me, I do love collage and I do love, working with paper. Sometimes I just want to draw some random flowers and just some random doodly things, and I get Pinterest. I get emails every day from Pinterest that has all these ideas for collage and flowers and just all kinds of things, and I just am fascinated with watercolor. And so I've been doing some very simple things. I can't tell you who to give credit to because it's just random people on Pinterest, but one of the things I was doing the other day was just making a simple flower just with my cheapo Walmart uh, watercolors, and I have this flat brush. I'm gonna see if I can do this again. I just went like this, just not professional. I'm just kind of doodling, doing whatever. Okay, I did two lines, two flat brush lines there. I'm gonna let it dry for a little bit, and then I'll come back to it and show you what I did. Now I'm also been trying some other little flowers here. Let's see if I can do it again. Sometimes I like to do little squiggly lines and things, but I saw somebody do this, try to duplicate it, and then out of the top they just made some little sprouts coming out, I guess. I call these little doodly sprouts. And you could do whatever. Then just made some lines. Like this. And then I did a stem like this. Now, I'm not claiming to be professional at all. I'm an amateur, but this is just something I enjoy. It's very relaxing. And I can make a leaf on the edge here. And then I go on and I just do some watercolor. Let's see. I'll make some green leaf. Then I will just, let's see what color. I always tend to use blues and pinks and purple. I tend to go to that in my watercolor. And if I'm not staying in the lines, it's no big deal, because this is just a doodle thing. And I can go back later when this is dry and use my Sharpie and go over this again. So there's just a simple doodle flower, and that's not quite dry, so I'll take a Sharpie. Here's some other ones I did. When that's dry, I'll go back and I'll make kind of lines on the leaves like that, and then I can cut them out. Here are some that I cut out already. And this is great ephemera to put on your journals or cards or whatever. Now let's see if this one is dry. Yeah, I think it is. What I did, I just made some squiggly lines coming out. Random. Doesn't matter. Short ones, long ones. And it kind of looks like scribbling. That's okay. And I'm not sure how to do the stem part, but I just make some lines coming out. Maybe a couple of lines and just do some squiggles. I don't know, it's just relaxing for me. I don't know. Turn on some music and I just kind of just go with it. And I also make some marks. Mark making is fun. Around here. Some other squiggly things. And going up out of here. So basically it's 2 lines of watercolor with a flat brush. And then you let it dry and you just do some mark making. Here's some other ones that I did. This one is like that one. Here's this one. I like to do mark making. It really adds. This is like a silver Sharpie pen and a black Sharpie pen. Make some leaves. And I did this crazy flower. And I did this one. Now I'm going to show you how I did this one because this is super easy. Okay, I took this flat brush again. Let's see, all I did was, let's see, let me get some watercolor on here. All I did was I took the edge. I just used the edge. And I just went like this. Just looks like a flower. That's all I did, just with the edge of this brush. Kind of like that. And that is what I did. And then I took a Sharpie and I just made a stem and just some leaves and some little squiggly things coming out. So that's what I had to share today. I hope you like that. And if you want to start watercolor, just do some little random doodling and with a Sharpie pen. That's pretty easy. That's about all I can do right now. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.